For 25 years, the Humanities Institute has been helping students, scholars, and community members connect and work together to foster new frames of reference and to change how we see society, ourselves, and each other. Our work revolves around 3 pillars: research excellence, student success, and public engagement.
Sometimes there is a sense that public humanities are disconnected from the research that's happening in the universities, but that's really not the case. When we were starting to reimagine what an Institute for Humanities research could look like at public universities, we really wanted to create an institute that supported the research of faculty, graduate students, and undergrads as well, with the public mission of the university. Whenever we do events in our community, whether it's Night at the Museum, or Questions That Matter, or any of our signature events, all of those events have research really at its core. We have a really strong network of partners with the Kumba Jazz Center, the Museum of Art and History, Santa Cruz Shakespeare, Cabrillo Festival of Contemporary Music, and of course Bookshop Santa Cruz. They have been a partner of ours for many, many years. Our institute is an essential part of the campus community, but it's also now an essential part of the Santa Cruz community and is really a bridge that serves to connect the two. One thing that we've seen is there's a real hunger in our community for the humanities research and for the humanities work that's happening at our university.
Some people like to go to concerts, and I like to go to literary events. I have felt incredibly lucky to go out on a weeknight and get to fan out over some of the most incredible authors and thinkers who are alive today. It feels like this incredibly rare and exciting thing that THI brings to us.
Whenever we do events, they're always sold out and people stand in line to thank us. We now have a mailing list of over 30,000 people, and Santa Cruz has become a literary destination. We have wildly popular programs like the Deep Read, and we're able to bring in world-renowned thought leaders and authors to our community.
I spend a lot of my time advocating for humanities scholarship, and I need a partner in that work. THI supports all the things that I most value about the humanities: getting our work out there, supporting basic research, getting students really involved in that research.
We have yearly clusters that bring together researchers around a shared topic so that they can be in conversation with each other on their own projects, or possibly on some project as a team. We also support larger research projects involving a range of scholars and a range of contributors.
Santa Cruz's Humanities Institute is doing some of the best work in public humanities. THI received an award from the Public Humanities Network this year for their Watsonville is in the Heart program. What's key about the Public Humanities Network giving THI that award is sort of a recognition the Institute's success at a number of the goals it set for itself, both in terms of bringing the Institute to the community and the ideas that percolate in the Institute to the wider community, and also sort of recognizing members of the larger Santa Cruz community.
For me, it's really important that THI continues its strong legacy of supporting junior scholars, new faculty, and graduate students. These are the engine for change in our disciplines and our world. I am inspired every time I talk to a graduate student about their work or meet a new faculty member for the first time when they come on campus and think about how they are reframing their disciplines and what it means to be a humanist.
THI has been an integral part of my growth as a scholar here at the UCSC campus. As a THI faculty research fellow, I was afforded the time to conceptualize my second book project, which I'm tentatively calling Sonic India. It has also afforded me the resources to be able to travel and spend time in these new archives in India. I cannot emphasize enough the significance of the Faculty Research Fellowship.
I was supported by THI really from day one that I got on campus, and even technically a little bit before that. From the sort of earliest moments, I was embedded in the Graduate Student Success Program, which helped me sort of establish a foundation to begin my academic sort of career in earnest as a PhD student. Oftentimes it's hard to find support for humanistic work that really pushes beyond the kind of established boundaries of a given field or discipline. In my case, as somebody who is a historian of Kenya, THI supported me through the Hayden White Fellowship to conduct archival work in Portugal, which is a place that is generally not associated with Kenya. THI is willing to take on those kinds of creative approaches to what it means to do work in the humanities, not just in my own case, but in many, many cases among my colleagues and peers.
As a faculty member, I feel like I owe a lot of gratitude to the Humanities Institute for the career that I have, because with their partnership, with their support, and with their enthusiasm, I've been able to pursue research grants and other projects that have enabled me to do what I do in advancing knowledge, supporting students, mentoring students, and creating learning opportunities for the broader community. One of the most generative collaborations I've had with the Humanities Institute is in launching the Human Rights Investigations Lab in 2019. Thanks to the seed funding that they offered, I was able to welcome a cohort of 30 interdisciplinary students from the humanities and social sciences and teach students critical digital literacy skills in human rights investigations.
When people think of the humanities, they don't always think of paid research opportunities. But one of the things that I've really noticed about my time as a student here, through support through the Humanities Institute, has been paid research opportunities. The trip to Okinawa was one of the most transformative experiences of my life. Through support, the Humanities Institute helps me change the frame, in that I was able to study my own family history. So I think that that's been a really amazing opportunity to help explore not only being a student developing like research skills, analytical skills, but then also help develop an identity.
The amazing thing about the Humanities Institute is that we have shown that combining research with student success and public engagement is not only possible, but it is necessary to change the world. Over the years, THI has brought in so many incredible scholars and thinkers into our community, like Ta-Nehisi Coates, Madeleine Albright, Jaron Lanier, Colson Whitehead, Malcolm Gladwell, and so many more. The humanities help us expand our perspectives and spark new ideas. At THI, we change the frame.
Please join me in welcoming Reza Aslan.
Toni Morrison.
Ursula Le Guin, Donna Haraway, and James Clifford.
To have Samuel R. Delaney come speak to us at UC Santa Cruz, and I hope you will all give him a warm and rousing welcome.
The Humanities Institute is a big part of my life. I would say it's the soul of my life. When you get to be face-to-face talking to someone whose work you really, really admire, that is a treat. The Humanities Institute has had so many prominent, brilliant people here.
At this moment, our campus, our community, our country needs institutions like the Humanities Institute. We need THI because THI is a space dedicated to exploring our most pressing issues of our time. These are questions that we will continue to grapple with. And without the kind of research, public programming and support for students that THI offers, there is, I would say, no other place where all those things come together here.
Every event, every grant, every fellowship, every partnership and collaboration is an opportunity to show our community and the broader field how the work of the humanities is impactful, life-altering, and above all necessary.